Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about something fairly important, to me at least. Character development. I know that there are a lot of different elements that go into writing a book and making the book good, but to me, character development is probably one of the most important ones. If the characters don't come alive in the book, then the book's not good. So I'm going to help you guys out. I'm going to make this 2-video session on what I think developing characters in your story is comprised of and how to make your characters more real. Now before we do this, please keep in mind, I'm not claiming to be the best author ever. I'm just a very avid reader, and I know when characters sound flat and when they sound full. So here we go. The first video is basically going to be me trying to convey how to develop a well-rounded character either before you start writing or in the beginning stages of writing, whether it's a story or a novel or even manga or anime. Yay me for weaseling that in there. So please, take these into account. The character's backstory. Do they have a backstory that plays an active role in their life? I know that might sound confusing. Let me rephrase. Does your character react to situations a certain way because of what's happened to them in the past and or events that have led up to what they're dealing with in the present? Also, something to take into consideration is whether or not the character is still dealing with the issue. This one probably sounds like a no-brainer, but I read it a lot. It's when characters don't really have a purpose in the story. They're just there because the author seemed to kind of just think them up. So if your character doesn't either propel the story forward or have a very specific purpose in the story, they probably shouldn't be there. Unless it's NaNoWriMo and they boost your word count. Warning! Do not make perfect characters. I repeat, do not make perfect characters. I know it's hard, Edward Cullen fans. I know. I understand. You want to make the love interest that's everything the girls ever wanted. He's smart, he's nice, he's protective, he might sparkle a little. But give your characters flaws. It molds them into something more real, more alive. People have flaws. Even vampires have flaws, I think. No one's going to remember the love interest that blends into the rest of the sparkly, shiny crowd. Creating perfect characters does not make a fun read. It makes it predictable and already done. Okay guys, that's pretty much all of what you need to know for when you're in the beginning stages of making a good character. My next video, which should be shorter than this one, is going to be about making a developed character after you either already have a finished novel or you're like halfway there and you're just trying to breathe more life into it. So hopefully this has been helpful. Again, I'm not an author. Well, I am an author. I'm not an author that's acclaimed. I'm just a very avid reader, and it frustrates me when character development doesn't shine through on the page. So like I said, hopefully this has been helpful. If you want to watch the next video, then do so. If you don't, then don't. My video endings are always so awkward. Bye.